Hey guys, this is Brendan from LemPlay. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the best way to set up MaintainX for repeatable workflows, step by step. We're going to do this by using a practical approach that you can actually apply within your team. The biggest mistake teams make is trying to systemize everything at once. Instead, start with one process that you run every single week. We will go here into my library and to my procedures. For example, you can run procedures like weekly content publishing, client onboarding, or internal Q&A checks. We pick the process that causes the most friction for follow-ups. So that's where MaintainX gives you the fastest win. Once you've picked the process, we will go and review. Ideally, your process should have between 7 and 15 steps. Each step should describe an outcome, not an action. For example, gather feedback, collect feedback from the audience and stakeholders. That detail is important. This removes interpretation and makes the completion unambiguous. Maintain X works best when every step answers one simple question. How do we do this properly? And know that it's done completely. So, now to add some structure. We will go and edit and go into the document itself. For each step, you must include required fields. You can include links to documents, files that you need to upload, checkboxes, and approvals by different people. You can also add and remove fields. Like this example I have here, it's pretty good. This is where MaintainX really helps your SOPs stick. A step can't be marked complete unless the required information is there. That alone eliminates a huge amount of back and forth. Next, we need to make sure that our entire team can actually use this. You can go down here to Teams and Users. We see users that we currently have as me, but we can invite users, input their full name, a mobile phone or email, and here you can give them access from administrator, full user, or requester only. You can also create teams by creating a new team there, give it a name, give it a description, color, and so on and so forth. Here is where you can give access to everyone involved in the workflow. And you can also name the template clearly. For example, weekly content publishing SOP or client onboarding standard, and so on and so forth. If people can't find it in seconds, they won't use it. Now we are going to run our procedure for a one full week, exactly as designed. To do that, I go and use a new work order. Let's name this week number 13. When I'm here, I go down, I can say run this for the week. I can add in a location if I want. I can add assets to it. I can make sure that my procedure is correct. I'm going to even assign it to somebody. I'm going to assign it to Brendan. Estimate the time of completion. And even put in a due date there. Start date will be today's date. I can set it on repeat if I want. And the priority level. If I wish, I can attach a file to it. Any parts needed or equipment needed. Categories and vendors. Create. And we have the new work order. This turns the SOP into a living system, not just a frozen document. I go down, see all the details, and here's my procedure. It is important to complete every single field. Pass. It's been approved by the editor, manager, by myself. Yes, it was approved. Schedule it for publishing. Is the content live? Feedback is great. Analyze feedback. And final comments. Fantastic. And there you can see my completed workflow. I can also go into the Done tab, and I can see this work order has been completed fully. MaintainX is strong at enforcing execution, but over time, managing versions and variations of it can get a little bit heavy. For context, this is how we do this in LemPlay, which is the tool we use ourselves. In LemPlay, we separate the SOP definition from its actual execution. Here's where I can edit the document from all its steps, or I can simply go to my templates and I can simply run it. Also, it can be assigned to a person, I can add notes to it, but I can complete it. And track each step as it's completed. This makes it easier to maintain one clean master process. It also can help you adjust how it's used without duplication, and it keeps documentation and structure in sync. MaintainX excels at running workflows, but LemPlay focuses on keeping them clean and scalable. MaintainX is a solid choice if you want structured, enforceable, and repeatable workflows. If you want to see this approach in full, LemPlay is linked below.